Hey, what's up, good people? My name is Larry Jones. If you're new to this page, go ahead and subscribe, though I'm not posting every day now. It's good to be back before you guys. This will be time stamped. I'm just going to cover a little stock here first and then crypto at the end. So it'll be time stamped. If you're just crypto, go straight over there. All right. I was going to come back fully this week, but with cancer, you have a good day, a bad day. And so things got good, better, and now they're not so good again. So keep us in your prayers. Let's go. What's going on right now? Look here, Tesla is down. It was a bloodbath for Tesla today. And then you got some of the other big tech companies like Nvidia that's just been dragging the market down. All of the microchips, Taiwan micro, these are all down by 1.5%, 119%. You guys saw what happened. It's a bloodbath. Consumer sentiment is down, right? Then we have PCE coming on Friday, which is the Fed's preferred gauge. If that could bring the market down. And then tomorrow, Nvidia's earning. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys what I did. Yes, I did not buy any Nvidia today. Okay, and I did not buy any Tesla, but I did buy them through an ETF. Okay, and that ETF was the QQQ. All right, so QQQ is the NASDAQ. So QQQ, you can see it tracks right along with the NASDAQ. All right, and so if you want something that's tech heavy, then that's QQQ, and that's what we were doing. And in my stock club, we were buying it. We were buying QQQ. Let's go right here. QQQ. We were buying it around 510. And so we were buying it at 510 right here, which was a good place to buy it. And I was letting them know I was buying it here. So we had this big sell off and then it ran back up. I was telling them, look, it's going to be a choppy morning. It just kept selling off and all these fake breakouts that looks like it's going to go up, then it continues down. And so I decided to just put more money into that ETF because I wanted more money in it. And I was buying a VUG. I bought a little more VTI, but I bought more QQQ today, followed by VUG, and then a little VTI, which is the overall stock market. Okay, so even at the pre-markets, this is too early to tell. This means nothing because by tomorrow, this could be red. And I just don't want to be negative with you guys. I'm just letting you know what's going on. So here we are with QQQ. Listen, guys, don't sleep on these ETFs because let me tell you something. Extremely wealthy people, they don't have a lot of money into just individual stock. They are loaded up on these ETFs because rest of the market falls by, 10%. These are only down by 1%, 1.5%. So, and it's just safer. Okay. So you can see here, going all the way back to November 25th here of 2024, you can see where it just touched here. It just continued to touch here, 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 and here. So we locked in at 510. Could it go down even more? Yes, it can, good people. So I just wanted to just briefly let you know what was going on. Let's talk about Tesla for a minute. Now, there's a lot going on with Tesla, and that the biggest drag on Tesla, they have weakening sales, all right? And on Nvidia tomorrow during the earnings, what's going to be important is forward guidance. I believe forward guidance for Nvidia is going to be even more important than the actual earnings report. So you got to listen to what Jensen Huang has to say. All right. But with Tesla, you have Elon Musk. A lot of people don't like the fact that he's with the president. We just got to call it like it is. Then you got to remember the people that was buying Tesla first. These were the people that was concerned about, the earth and all of that and going to EVs and, ditching the gas cars. And then now, Elon has flipped, right? So let's not have a political talk. You guys know what I'm speaking is true. There are people that are actually burning their Teslas. Now, that's just the dumbest thing you can do if you can ask me. But, I didn't buy any. It could have bottomed out today. I don't know. I didn't buy any. I'm just being straight with you guys. But I just know that the bad news is I don't think it's all shaken out yet. But I did buy QQQ. So I did buy it in another way. And I just wanted to not be so heavy into individual stock and move more money into the ETF. Follow? Now, what I've been doing is I've been posting in my Money Moves stock club, my stock crypto club. Okay. That's going to be a link below. But what I'm going to do for you now is just simply, for time's sake, play you the video that I posted there about crypto and just see. I want you to listen to this video very closely because you got to make a decision. Do you believe what happened in the future, or do you believe what you see now? Do you believe that the bull market is over, or do you believe that we will have a retracement? And, you know, there's a lot of liquidity happening. There's a lot of wipeouts, okay, that's happening. I'm not thinking about the correct word, but I say it in the video. Please excuse me. But please listen to this entire video. If you're new, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. I'll be back. I just have to take care of family first. My dad is ill, and my family's been stepping up, and you guys been praying for us, and we appreciate your prayers, okay? Remember, be kind, rewind, do it again. Listen to this video in its entirety, and we'll see you whenever we can. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Hey guys, how you doing? I want you to pay close attention to this. Another influencer brought this up, and he's dealing with the blue line is the 21 weekly and the pink is the 34 weekly. He's showing how it just goes up, comes down, touches the 21, and then sometime touches 34. Did it earlier. You can clearly see earlier in 2016, and then again in July, going back up, coming down, touching the 21. Remember, the blue is 21 and the pink is the 34 week, right? And so sometimes you'll get the wicks down, but then it continues on a bullish pattern, and then it comes back down, touches the 21 and 34 again. Well, just the 21, back down, touches the 21, and then back up. All right. He got the little cute thing in there. Of course, then it comes back down. You can see the time frame. So this is a chart from 2016. All the while, we were in a bullish pattern. So this is a Bitcoin indicator I've never used, way above my head. I'm going to be honest with you guys. But you could see here back in 2021, where remember when we were in a bull cycle and people thought it was over like we are now. And then we went down here and everything turned into extreme fear, right? Only to retrace, come back and exceed the prior high. Guys, remember that? The question is, are we in this same pattern? It sure looks like it, that we are here again. We are here again, the same place we were in 2021. Now, on the weekly, of course, we were showing that this was overbought, right? Which we're not showing here yet, right? But if you go to the hourly, let's go to the hourly. If we go to the hourly, we can see right now that the RSI is showing that we are oversold. Okay, so let's go over here. And this is the same thing, same pattern, 2021. We could see it ran up, right? And then what happened? What happened after that is, let me just use this one. What happened after that is it fell. It literally tanked. And by how much? It fell by over 45%. You guys know we're not down that much. And then what happened? Then it retraced after falling 45%. It actually ran up, back up another 120%, good people. Now, am I saying that this is exactly what's going on? You could see that was after the last halving. No, I don't know. But this sure looks like this. And yes, could it go down? Could we continue to go down? Yes, we could go down into the 70s if we break this critical level of support. Yeah, so as you can see, we broke beneath 90, which was critical. and we hit down here around 87. It dropped a little lower, but we've been holding, right? And now we're back up to 89. But as you could see, we have all of this way to come down before we hit the 70K mark. And let's just hope we don't, because if we fall beneath 70K, then we're just in a free fall. But just know that if you really look at it, even from now, let's see if I can grab that, even from now down to 70K, we are talking about a 20% fall, right? But remember, like the chart we showed you before, the falls that we had between those two humps before were 30% pullbacks. So this can pull back, but it was only a buying opportunity, all right? So let me play you a little clip, and then we'll go a little further.
Yeah, really interesting time, Scott. Bitcoin at sort of a critical juncture here for people who are not long-term holders, hovering under $90,000, as you said, which is the bottom of the range Bitcoin's been trading in for the past 3 months. What you're seeing is concern about economic growth spilling over from the equities market. And it's interesting, Scott, because bullish sentiment and the enthusiasm around our new pro-crypto administration is still very high. Bitcoin rallied to 90K after the election. It hit an all-time high on Inauguration Day. The thing is that since we got Trump's executive order on crypto at the end of January, which was widely anticipated and I think pretty well received by investors, the industry hasn't really had a clear catalyst to get them through this macro uncertainty. So those I spoke with today are actually warning that Bitcoin still has room to pull back as far as 70,000 if it's unable to retake 90K here. But that would be without compromising the long-term thesis that this asset class will thrive under more favorable regulations and leadership in Washington. So there should be plenty of demand there at 70K for investors who maybe sat out when it was stuck at that level last year to finally come in and help push it higher again.
Now, if you go here, you could see that we are in extreme fear. We're in extreme fear. And if you go to this fear and greed index, like I have many times before, in a bull cycle, you could clearly see that that was the time to actually buy. Let's see. So now we have Bitcoin in the last hour up 1.74%. What I did find a little refreshing is I thought the altcoins, generally they tank even more, right? But Ethereum started coming back. You had, like XRP is up in the last hour, not in the last 24 hours, but in the last hour. Instead of trending down, they were actually trending up. And then you had layer ones and altcoins like Sui. Here we go right here. Sui up 1.8, Avalanche 1.2, Chainlink 1.86. So as Bitcoin shows strength, so do the altcoins, all right? So we just need to know, is it the end? Are we losing everything we've gained, or is this just like the last cycle where it came down and had a major retracement? But just like in the first video I showed you, I believe we are still in a bullish market, and we just have this bad news. Now, I know you guys are thinking like I'm thinking, Mr. Trump, can you just throw us a bone, please, with a reserve or something like that? We just need some positive news for Bitcoin and crypto as a whole, right? I'm not trying to tell you that the bull run is over. I'm not trying to tell you to continue to hold your crypto. I am. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what has happened in the past. And, you have like the Michael Saylors of the world that's still buying big chunks of Bitcoin, though you have a lot of selling and a lot of liquidation going on at the same time. But you also have buyers. OK, I just wanted to shine a light and help you guys make a conscious decision. Right. We'll see you later.